Okay, join me on the Math on the Spot video. You're going to need your scratch paper out. If you don't have some, pause your video now and get some, and then you can get started. All right, let's go.
You know, volume represents the material that's required to make something that has length, width, and height. It's all the substance inside of it. And we can actually compute volumes. I thought it would be fun to actually try a riddle where we get to actually make our own solid and then figure out the volume of part of it. And actually, it really comes out of a story that, that Karen actually wants to tell. So let's check out and see what Karen's up to. So Karen uses a set of building blocks to make a rectangular prism that is 2 units long, 3 units wide, and 1.5 units high. Now, the prism is made of 2 C blocks, 2 B blocks, and some number of A blocks. The question is, what is the total volume of the A blocks that are used? Okay, so let's check it out. So we're looking for a rectangular prism, and it's going to be 2 units long, 3 units wide, and 1.5 units high. This is a real puzzle, right? So let's take a look at each of these things. So the A blocks, 1 unit by 1 unit by 1/2 a unit. The B blocks are 1 unit by 1 unit by 1 unit. And the C blocks are 2 units by 1 unit by 1 unit. Okay, now if we want it to be 2 units long, we better start with the 2 C blocks, because we're supposed to have 2 C blocks. So I'm going to bring up 2 C blocks right now. So here's the first C block, and then I'm going to put another C block right next to it. When I do that, what I see, I see block. I see block. I see block. Stop it. Okay, so now I know this is actually 2 units long, so that's good. Now I need it to be 3 units wide. Now right now, remember, this is 1 unit, so that's 1 unit by 1 unit. So these are 2 units right here, but I need it to be 3 units wide, and I'm supposed to use 2 B blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those B blocks, 2 of the B blocks right in front, so I'll have them be 3 units, 1, 2, and then 3 units wide. So I'll put the first one down. Try to line it up nice. And then I bring the second one right in front. Am I doing a good job? I think so. And let's just check this out. So notice that this is 1 unit, so that's 1 unit and 1 unit, so that's 2 units, so we're still 2 units long. And now we're 1, 2, 3. Each of those are 1 unit, so there's 3 units in that direction. And now I need a 1.5 units high. Now, these are all 1 unit height, but I need to be 1.5 units. But this has a height of 1/2 a unit, the A blocks. So all I got to do is bring on a bunch of A blocks and basically kind of tile the entire roof with A blocks, and then I'm good to go. Because each of the A blocks is 1 by 1 by 1/2, so the 1 by 1s will fill up. So how many A blocks will I need? You can actually think about it. Since this is 2 units, I'm going to need 2 here, 2 here, and then 1 on top of each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I need 6. Let's see if that's right. So I'll bring the first one on. And so there's the first one. Set that right on top of there. Then I'll bring on another one. Bring on the blocks. Bring on the blocks. And I'll bring on another one. That looks very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Okay, and then I see those are 3, and now I have to put 3 more. So here we go. So there's the 4th one, and the 5th one, and the 9th one. Not bad. Look at me. Thank you. Thank you very much. That looks great. And check it out. It's exactly the dimensions that we were hoping for, because this dimension is 2 units, this dimension is 3 units, and this dimension is 1 and 1/2 units, which is exactly what we wanted. So we are very happy. Now, We might want to find the volume of this, but that would be wrong because the question asks us to find the total volume of the A blocks used, the A blocks. So let's find the volume of just one A block. Now the volume of a rectangular prism is always length times width times height. So for the red ones, the A ones, it's the length, which is 1, times the width, which is 1, times the height, which is a half. And that's an easy multiplication, because 1 times a half. That's easy, even I can do that. That's a half. And the units, by the way, are units cubed. So whatever the units are, units cubed. So that represents the volume of one of them. But I need 6 of them. So what I have to do is I have to take that volume and multiply it by 6. And so all I have to do now is say 6 times 1/2. Or what's half of 6? The answer is 3, and it's units cubed. And by the way, why is it units cubed? Never say a word about that. Well, because it's the measure of 3 directions, right? This particular measurement, which has some unit, this particular measurement, another unit, this one, another unit, unit times unit times unit is unit cubed. Area is unit times unit, so it's unit squared. Length is just unit, and so the volume is unit cubed, and that's why it's cubed. So the total volume of the A blocks used, in fact, is 3 cubic units. Neat. We were able to see how we could actually build an object of this sort, and then find the volume of just the red cubes, the A cubes. Well, whether they're red or whether they're yellow or whether they're blue, if we're looking at geometric shapes that have length, width, and height, they have volume. And we're starting to see how we can find the volume of really interesting geometric objects. Have fun looking at the volumes, computing rather, the volumes all around you, and I'll see you soon.
All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.